If you guys are in cryptocurrency or considering to get involved in cryptocurrency, you need to hear what I'm about to say. I want to have a very dangerous conversation here. I want to discuss and hash out what the implications are of what me and Messin, the two of us, we run this channel, what we've been discussing behind the scenes to each other. We've been talking about what we see happening within this crypto space, the movements we see happening, the major catalysts, the nature of this bull run, the players getting in, the money flowing in. And I've started to come to a conclusion that I now like to express to you guys that I think will have extremely wide-ranging implications. So let's delve into it, guys. For those unaware, Bitcoin has these bull run cycles where it reaches its all-time high price and flies far above and then has a crash after. And we've had 2 or 3 bull runs with Bitcoin, roughly, right? And every single bull run has been led by retail investors, normal people like, in all likelihood, you and me. We don't run a $100 million hedge fund, $1 billion hedge fund. We don't have a yacht. Normal people have been driving the cryptocurrency markets. Now, this is what I really want to get across here, that hopefully you guys begin to realize, and let's take this journey together to understand what these implications mean. This bull run in 2021 that we're going to get with Bitcoin and many altcoins, in my opinion, will be so much more different, unique than any other bull run in history. And I think we need to discuss this. Never in human history, in cryptocurrency history, has there been more demand, less supply, a greater use case, and printing of money, of fiat, than right now. Never in human history. Guys, I'm about to mention something I have not mentioned in this channel before. There is a supply problem there's a supply issue with Bitcoin. There is not enough Bitcoin being produced to meet the demand. Currently, large institutional players are buying up more Bitcoin than is being produced, and they're buying Bitcoin from exchanges now at this point. Large institutional players. That has never happened before. There is more money floating out of exchanges. There's more Bitcoin floating out of exchanges than there is coming in. There is more Bitcoin being bought up today than there is being produced. Guys, never in cryptocurrency history has large hedge funds, countries, centralized banks, major hedge funds and investment funds, and corporations and rich people, never in history have they begun to buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum in the amounts they have like right now. This has never happened in history. Guys, Grayscale, literally institutions you can count on your hand are buying more Bitcoin than is being produced. Less than 5 institutions between PayPal, Grayscale, a few other large companies and investment funds, they're buying more Bitcoin than is currently being produced. That's less than 5. Every hedge fund, bank, country, rich person, any kind of investment fund is trying to get their hands on Bitcoin. Guys, the bull run has barely even started. It's not even 2021. Guys, this is a big deal. The Americans have been printing trillions and trillions of dollars, devaluing their currency. They're likely to continue to do so. Over 20% of all current US dollars have been printed in the last year alone, and they're very likely to continue to print trillions of dollars worth of US dollars. Guys, the rich understand something, which is it is a liability to hold US dollars right now. The US dollar is constantly being devalued, and it's very likely to continue to do so. Inflation with the US dollar is skyrocketing. Everyone who has money, who has an investment fund, who knows anything about finance, understands it is a liability to hold US dollar right now. So guys, let's take into account the US dollar is constantly being devalued. We are at the beginning stages of a new bull run cycle. There has never been greater demand and less supply. Guys, and greater use case for the greater cryptocurrency space, meaning Ethereum technology being built out, so many new projects, so much infrastructure being built on the Ethereum ecosystem, so much technology being built out. Guys, I think everyone in the cryptocurrency space is extremely underestimating, undervaluing what is going to happen. I'm about to say something highly speculative. It's dangerous. I could be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. These markets are highly volatile. This is a very speculative asset class to invest in. Okay? I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I'm starting to think we may see $1 million Bitcoin at the peak of this bull run. Now that's crazy. It's crazy to think that. But guys, I'm really starting to consider what the implications are of understanding that this bull run, this cycle, is different than any other cycle in history because it's not being driven by retail investors. It's being driven by the largest moneyed interests in the world. The US dollar is constantly being devalued. It's a liability to hold US dollar. If you have $1 billion and you just hold it in a bank, you will lose value and a lot of it over time, 20, 30%, something like that. Guys, they are printing trillions of dollars and they're going to continue to do so. There's so much here that points towards something like no one expects is going to happen. Like me and Messi have been talking about this behind the scenes, and I'm just gonna say I think we could see $1 million Bitcoin this cycle. This cycle, I think we could see an Ethereum between 50 grand and 100 grand, maybe even more. Guys, I think like the optimist, like people have been putting out like price predictions for Bitcoin, saying 100, 200,000, 300,000, and those are like everyone's like, oh, that's like the most optimistic best case scenario. Guys, no. Every other cycle has been driven by retail investors. This time is different, a lot different. It's not just the it's everything. It's the global economic situation. It's the constant dollar printing. It's the institutional investors. Anyone, countries, banks, funds, corporations, rich people themselves, individuals. They're all buying as much Bitcoin as they can, and the bull run hasn't even started. The bull run hasn't even started. It hasn't even reached its all-time highs. There is not enough supply to meet the demand, and we're not even in 2021. The bull run has barely even started, and there's currently more Bitcoin being taken out of the supply than there is being put in right now. And the bull run has barely even started. It's not even 2021. Guys, I'm telling you, I think everyone in the space is going to be very surprised. I'm saying it right now because I think everyone is going to be like the most optimistic scenario is going to be like blown out the water. I'm really starting to consider the possibility because this is what I'm saying is the epitome of speculative. I'll probably, the most likely thing is that I'll be wrong. That's the most likely thing that I'll be wrong. But guys, I'm really starting to consider the implications of how much Bitcoin is being taken out of the market by these few players this early on. I'm saying this now, guys, because I want to look back a year from now and say I was right because I think there's a strong chance that I am right. Um, Guys, I'm not a financial advisor, okay? Like I mentioned before, these markets are highly speculative. We could see 20, 30, 40, 50% pullbacks in the market at the drop of a hat, okay, guys? None of this is financial advice, okay? Do what's best for yourself, but I, I'm starting to think I may be right. I'm starting to think I may be right, guys. What's gonna happen when every hedge fund in the world realizes that not holding Bitcoin is liability? What's gonna happen when every hedge fund in the world realizes that Grayscale is making the most crazy returns, and the U.S. dollar is constantly being devalued? Guys, I think I think people, I think everyone is. I don't think people have realized yet what may be in store here in the future. Like I keep repeating myself here, guys, but if I'm right, holy shit, if I'm right, guys, the implications of me being even half right is insane. Is insane. What's gonna happen? Let's say Bitcoin was at 500,000. What's gonna happen with altcoins like small low caps like VeChain, Ren? What's gonna happen? Aave, Compound, Matic. You name your your altcoin low cap that has some hype behind it that's somewhat established. What's gonna happen if Ethereum's at 50K, 100K? Ethereum 2.0 being released, guys. Like, the cryptocurrency space has never been more developed, more infrastructure, more use case. There's never been more demand and less supply going into a new bull run cycle, and the Americans printing trillions of dollars, devaluing their currency. What is that? That equation in my mind points towards something different happening. All these $100,000 Bitcoin speculations. This is all. These past cycles. This is kind of likely to happen because we're extrapolating the increase in market cap based off past cycles. Guys, past cycles have been retail driven. This cycle is completely 100% different. I really think people in this space don't really understand what's about to happen. Like, people are saying, "Oh, super optimistic." Like, I know a lot of people who, guys. I know people like know what's up, but I think everyone, like, I'm talking about the people outside of the crypto space. I think they're asleep at the wheel. Like, I think there's a chance we're the people who saw something coming that is gonna. I don't know if it's too crazy to say it's gonna change the world, but I think it's gonna change the financial lives of so many people, and I think we're the first ones to see it. Like, we're the guys who saw it, the thing that might happen before it happened, and I think there's a high probability that that thing we're talking about has a high likelihood of happening, at least to an extent. So, yeah, guys, I basically wanted to give myself the credibility to gloat in a year when I'm right, or even half right. If I'm half right, if I'm a quarter right, then I'll be over the moon. So, guys, I'm getting to a point where I'm rambling on. Guys, follow our Discord, like and subscribe, hit that bell icon. Jesus Christ, y'all. I'm posting like time-sensitive trade stuff on our Discord. Check out the link in the description, y'all. Check out our Twitter. Anytime a Bitcoin makes an interesting move, we talk about it on our Discord and Twitter. So Jesus, guys. Now, look, I'm gonna talk about GSX before I wrap up here, guys. Do your own research. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description below to their white paper, their website, and a video where I delve into depth where the pros and cons are with this thing. There's also a 5% sign up bonus if you sign up with this thing using that link. You get a 5% sign up bonus. Okay, I get a commission based off that. This is gold backed cryptocurrency. So just look into it, y'all. Do your own research. If you like it, do your thing. If you don't like it, don't. Whatever. Do you, Mo? Do you, boo? Guys. If I'm right, y'all. If I'm a quarter right, I'm right. If I'm a tenth right, I'm right. You know what I mean? Like, all right, y'all. Thank you to everyone who supports this channel. It's gonna be a crazy journey once we go into 2021. Like, even XRP, man, I can't believe. Like, I'll just have some fun here for a moment. I'm sure not many of you are left this far in the video at this point. Those of you who are, you're the real OGs. Appreciate the hell out of you. Like, guys, I was accumulating XRP all throughout these ranges from 32 cents to 22 cents. I was buying whenever I could. And now look, guys, another thing too. Oh, guys, this is another thing I can bring up. Everyone's expecting a 20, 30, 40% pullback with Bitcoin. But I'm starting to really think that's probably not going to happen, because every institution in the world is buying as much Bitcoin as they can as possible. Not just countries, companies, banks, investment funds, individual rich people. They're all buying up as much Bitcoin as they possibly can. There's more demand than there is supply. Guys, 21 million Bitcoin will ever be produced. 4 million of that have been lost forever. Currently, the supply, guys, the circulating supply of Bitcoin is like maybe 10 million, 10, 12 million, something like that. And everyone in the world who has any know-how and any bit of money is foaming into this right now. Guys, these large institutional investors don't wait for dips to buy. They buy on a daily basis. And this is happening right now. And we haven't even gone to all-time highs. It's not even 2021. People even haven't woken up. It's only a few institutions who are starting to. What's going to happen when they all wake up to this? Slowly but surely, one corporation here, one country there, one bank there, one investment fund here is slowly buying up. Well, not slowly, but slowing in the sense of the adoption, the scale of adoption with large institutional investors. And already with those few players, there's not enough supply to meet the demand. The demand is gone. Bitcoin is being taken out away from exchanges. I'm telling you guys, I think everyone is wrong about this bull run. Like, I think everyone is underestimating what's gonna happen. Like, obviously there's people in the space who know what's going on. Obviously, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, I think the vast majority of people that are even in crypto are really underestimating what's about to happen. So I'm gonna wrap it up there, y'all. Appreciate you and take care.